Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2020 Acura TLX. This one is the tech package, and this TLX will be changed for 2021. So this one is the last V6 that Acura will make for the TLX. So let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. So under the hood of this TLX, they're going to be a 3.5 V6. It's connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and the horsepower numbers are 290 and the torque is 267. And the fuel economy numbers are 20 in the city, 29 highway, and 26 combined. And there is another engine, which is a 2.4 liter naturally aspirated engine. For 2021, the TLX will not have a 3.5 or a 2.4. It's going to have a 2.0 turbocharged engine as a standard engine. And then of course, when you go up to the Type S, it's going to have the 3.0 turbocharged engine. If you guys are curious about the color is called Modern Steel Metallic, and it looks pretty good on the Acura and Honda products. Honda and Acura, they do a great job with this color. It just looks really nice. But come to the front, guys, they're going to be Acura dual headlight. It looks very nice, very sharp, and super luxurious, and I just love the way how they look. And actually coming inside, they're going to be Acura printed inside the headlights. That's a super nice touch that Acura added inside of their headlights. A lot of companies are doing that, but I just love it when manufacturers do these kind of stuff. Right here in the front, of course, there's going to be a lot of chrome, and this one is the tech. It's not the a-spec. With the a-spec, everything is going to be blacked out in the front. Love the way how the grille looks like. Very nice and slim. And here is the Acura badge, and right inside of it is going to be the sensor for the Acura watch, which is all the safety features and basically the adaptive cruise control and the braking assist and all these kind of stuff. So that's really nice. The lower portion of the bumper is going to have a nice chrome trim, and then some of this honeycomb is functional and some of it is not. There's like a few holes that are functional. There is another functional hole right there, and I'm not exactly sure why they do that. Some of it is functional, some of it is not. But anyways, guys, I love the bottom splitter right here in the front. Just gives the bumper an aggressive look. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll go ahead and show you the side of this TLX. For the side view of the TLX, I love the way how it looks, and I like the fact that there's no sharp lines. There is just this one tiny small line in the middle of the doors, and then I like the fact that there's not too much chrome. There's a chrome piece in the bottom of the doors, and then there's of course chrome around the windows right there, as you guys see. On the mirror, they're going to be a turn signal indicator, and for the rims, they are 245 4019s. Love the way how they look, and I like the fact they really go well with the color of this TLX. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll go ahead and show you the back of this TLX. So here is the back of the TLX. Something I really don't like about the taillights is that the turn signal indicators are halogen, and I really wish they were LED, especially for a $43,000 car and basically a luxury car like the TLX. Down here is going to be a chrome trim reflector right there, and for the exhaust pipe, it's connected to the exhaust tip, which is very good. And there's going to be a small diffuser in the bottom. Acura, of course, in the middle. Here is the backup camera. TLX all the way to the right, and then super handling all-wheel drive all the way to the right. And as I said, the 2021 TLX will be changed, so it's going to look much better than this one. It's going to be wider, it's going to be lower, and it's going to handle much better. And I'm really excited for the Type S. Here is the key for the TLX. There are going to be 4 buttons on it: lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button. Physical key inside of it, and Acura in the back of the key. And the key itself has a really nice weight to it, and it feels very nice and heavy. To open the trunk, there's going to be a button on the key, one inside and one on the trunk, but sadly it does not have the automatic trunk release. It just opens the trunk just like this, and then you have to do the rest of the work. Inside there's actually a good amount of space. Small cubby right there, and one right here as well. Underneath there's going to be a good amount of storage place right here, and then open that one more time. Right underneath there's going to be the flat fix kit, and I love the trunk space in this TLX. There's a good amount in here. So for the door handle, it has a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the car. And to lock it, just go ahead and click on this button, and that will take care of locking all the doors. And there is a sensor right behind the door as well here in the back, and a button for the back door as well. So here is the front door panel. Looks pretty good, and there's a good amount of soft materials right here up top. They're going to be this nice synthetic rubber material. I really like the way how it looks, but I wish it had some stitching probably up top here or something. Down here is going to be some stitching, which is nice, but this is not exactly sure if that's leather. It's probably some fake weird leather, but anyways, I like the stitching right here. For the door handle, feels very good. Memory seats right here. Love this trim on the door, and there's this silver or brushed aluminum trim next to that wood trim. All windows are auto, up and down, door locks and mirror controls right here. The armrest feels nice and soft, stitching on it. The bottom portion is plastic, which is expected. Very small amount of storage right here and one bottle holder. And for the seats, they're very, very comfortable. I love the way how they look. I love the white piping on it and the stitching. The seats are super comfortable, and I really like Acura's seat. They are much better than Honda's, which is expected, of course. It is a power seat, but I really like the way how those seats look. So inside the TLX, it feels very nice and spacious in here. I thought it's going to be a little bit smaller, but in person it looks much bigger than what I thought. But anyways, guys, the steering wheel has a really nice look to it. It feels good. It's wrapped in leather. It's a little bit on the thinner side. I wish it was a little bit more aggressive on the 10 and 2 or the actual ring itself. I wish it was a little bit thicker, but it looks pretty good. Not a big fan of the 2 screens, and don't mind the trash on the ground. All the way to the left, there are going to be few buttons. Here is the basically Acura watch, lane keep assist, braking assist, and the traction control, fuel door, and a trunk release. And on the steering wheel, there are going to be few buttons right here. You could, the Bluetooth controls are right here, and the volume controls to raise up the volume basically up and down. And pedal shifters right here behind the steering wheel. Headlight controls right here, and with the turn signal indicators. To the right, they're going to be the wiper controls, plus paddle shifter right there, and the brightness control for the interior of this TLX. The gauges look really nice, and I love the font, and everything just looks honestly very high quality, and I love the silver finish around the gauges. All the way to the right, they're going to be the cruise control right here, and this is going to change the screen in the middle to go through some menus. Here is more buttons right here for the adaptive cruise control and the steering assist. So here are the screens. I'm not a big fan of them. This one is for the radio and the climate. The other one is for navigation. Not a big fan of them, but I like the fact that they gave you a volume knob right here. That's really nice. Here is the engine start stop. Looks pretty good, but I really don't like the way where it's located. Looks super small, but it does have a really nice look to it. Here is the climate controls, and as I said, you can control it from this screen. Here is how you control the navigation, and just click on it. That basically goes to the place you want to. Hard buttons right here. Let's say if you want to click phone, it will take you to your phone or navigation, let's say. So I really like the fact they give you hard buttons. Down here is going to be a little bit more storage place. You could put a phone or something small. You could push this, and that basically will close it. So it has basically 2 tiers, and then this will basically close the whole thing. So that's really nice, and I really like the look on this middle console. Inside, they're going to be actually a USB and a 12-volt, 2 cup holders right here. This is Acura and Honda shifter. Very nice and easy to use. Here is the reverse. Here is the reverse camera. Neutral, drive. Here is the mode selector. You could change from Eco to Normal, Sport, and Sport Plus. Electronic e-brake, brake hold, and engine start stop. Basically, you will turn off the engine when you come to complete stop. Here is the armrest. It's a little bit on the harder side, but I like the stitching on it. Here is the middle console. It's a little bit on the smaller side. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it does have a 12-volt and an aux inside, and a small light, as you guys see. Up top here is going to be the mirror, and the mirror is, I think it's almost frameless, or maybe it's frameless. It does look very, very good, very high quality. Here is the lights. They are more like a halogen instead of LED, or maybe just the cover itself is making it look like it's halogen, but basically it's a mix of halogen and LED. Garage controls right here. Here is a button to turn off and turn on the lights whenever the doors are open or closed. Here is the moonroof. And I really love this TLX. Super nice and comfortable. The seats are very comfortable, and I love the seating position. So here is the back door, and the back door looks the same as the front. It has that nice soft rubber synthetic material. Right here is the door handle, feels the same as the front. Speaker right here, more of that stitching and that weird fake leather. The armrest is wrapped in leather and it's nice and soft, more of that stitching. Here is some trim and the silver trim as well. The window switch right there, and this is plastic, which is expected, but something that I noticed, there is no storage place inside the back door, which is weird. I'm not exactly sure why Acura did that. So inside there's going to be a good amount of headroom and legroom. It's not as big as an Accord, of course, and I love the white piping on the seats. Seats are super comfortable and they look actually pretty good. Inside they're going to be an armrest, 2 cup holders, a small cubby right here. This is nice and soft. Inside they're going to be an AC vents, but I wish there was like a USB or a 12 volt inside in the second row. But other than that, this back seat is pretty spacious. I thought it's going to be a little bit smaller, but honestly it's not that bad. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I personally thought the TLX would look a little bit smaller, but honestly in person looks nice and big, and I'm really excited for the all new 2021. And personally I'm thinking to get the all new Type S. I'm super excited to review one and maybe buy one, but I gotta sit in one and see how it drives, see how it feels, and see basically all the features it has. But guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Manny here at Acura By Executive in North Haven, Connecticut. If you guys are interested, make sure to come and check him out. I'm gonna go ahead and put their information and link in the bottom of the this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.